Hello, this is Professor Kim Nelson with the Jewelry Design Department, the Fashion Institute of Technology, doing another tutorial to add to our series of tutorials for modeling in Rhino. This is continuing on with the review ring project for JD237. In this video I will continue with this model and maquette the piece. First thing we need to do is make sure this is actual size. We have no reason to assume that it is. We just drew it based on what the pictures came in at. Activate my front C-plane, circle center radius, and starting from 0, diameter 17 millimeters. So we have a size 7 ring. Okay. I'm going to select everything here. Center line doesn't matter. I'm going to deselect the reference curve I made there. I don't want that to scale. Everything else I do. So transform scale 3D. Origin point is 0. And looking for things on these two circles I can use that relate, and that would be a quadrant. So from this size to that. I can now throw away the reference curve. This is now actual size. I want to make sure this is a valid drawing. So to do that, I'm going to offset. Minimum thickness at the bottom of the shank we want is 1.7 in a modeled ring. So we need a little more thickness here. And generally the minimum you want for a thickness at the side of the ring here would be 2 millimeters. So it looks like if I move this straight down, to catch the 1.7, and I can then do a scale to bring it up to the 2 millimeters. I'll just do that by eye. Origin point is the place I don't want to move, which will be right here at the bottom of the ring. And then I'm going to just pull this out and look at it by eye till it's healthily outside that 2 millimeters. Okay, so that front view is now correct. It means that my top view is going to need to be updated a little. And I'll do that by going into top C-plane, and I'll just scale 3D. And actually, the whole thing doesn't need to be scaled. We'll think of it in two different portions. The secondary outline I put in and the original here. Selecting the original. Go ahead and group that. To see how wide that should be with the new view, make sure we still have good alignment. I'm going to put on project on my object snaps. Straight line. That'll project that pick point all the way down, both sides. And I can see how much that needs to be scaled, so I'll grab it all. Scale 3D around 0 and intersect. Okay. And then to check for the outline, same idea. Curve straight down. Straight up from end. I'm having a hard time seeing it because there's more than one thing in that place. End. Both sides. Now that should have come, yeah, okay. And then bring that outline back and take a look. You can actually turn off the front view now. Good enough. We're fine. Okay, so everything's actual size now. I should verify this box. I should have scaled this up in the other video. I just didn't. I unfortunately overlooked it. My main concern is that the width has changed, and, well, all of these will have likely changed, so just redraw that box. Top of the drawing, front view, bottom of the front view, outside parameter, the front view of the top view, mirror to the back, fill it. It's done. So now I can start my maquette. Going to extrude these two curves. Straight, both sides, solid option. I want them plenty thick. Going to get a cutting plane. Going to come down from the, need the right C-plane active, come down from the end here, and shift key pull straight up or down, it doesn't matter which direction, flip that so it will boolean out the middle well once I mirror it over. Keeping the center, throwing away the two outsides. I would like to have this drawing where it's easier for me to see it. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab it and move it to the side. And I'm going to taper. I'm going to taper the shank by rotating this cutting plane. I need to rotate in the right C-plane. I thought I had mirrored that with history. Apparently not. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, solid difference. Before I do that, copy and paste these elements, group them, put them in storage. So we have that. The next step of this maquette is going to be to roughly surface the top half of the ring. So to do that, Gonna go ahead and split this. This line indicates the center of this outer curve, so that'll work. Cutting plane. There we go. That works. I'm going to copy paste and put this in storage. Before I split this out. Gonna go ahead and cap planar holes on this, making that a solid, and put it on a different layer. This I no longer need. I'd like to steal some surfaces to work with now. First one I'm going to steal is this top. Copy equals yes. Output layer current. That's good. Going to project top C plane, the outline here. Delete input equals no. That's correct. So we now have that in position. See if Rhino will let us trim it. It does, but see, the way it's doing this, we're going to get little extra points here. I don't want those. So to make this a little bigger, I'm just going to non-uniform scale it. Zero. No change here. Little change there. No change there. Trim. There. Duplicate borders. Give me an outline where those two things are at. And I can go ahead and draw a ellipse diameter. I would like this to not come right to that corner like it has. So I'm going to non-uniform scale it. No change here. Bring that up a little. No change in this direction, so one enter and one enter. And then trim. And throw that away. And fillet edge. I have to explode that in order to fillet it, so. Fillet. I actually don't need those two little pieces. Or that segment. I can throw this box away as well. Mirror this over. And draw a straight line. I didn't need those little segments because they're included in this big long straight line I drew. Join together. Make sure it's a closed curve. And now we are going to go ahead and sweep this. I'm going to copy this curve. Control C. And then I'm going to use this curve. Trim off the bottom. Paste back in the original. Going going to explode this out into 3 curves and delete the one in the middle. Now we need a section that follows the taper of the ring. So extract a surface. Current, make a copy, yes. Untrim everything. Surface edit tools, untrim all. Extract an isocurve. Toggle to get the right direction if necessary. And a mid-snap. Throw away the surface, I was just using it to get that curve, that isocurve. Mirror that around to the back. And I'm ready to surface. Bi-rail sweep. Close sweep, hit OK. Bring up my ring. I'm a little concerned about where the bottom half went. Okay, looks like we've had a mistake. I'm fine with that. Because it should be here actually. Yeah, there it is. Okay, good. Didn't think I threw that away. Alright. We are dealing with me, so it's possible, but I would hope not. Going to extract a surface. This one is delete copy equals. Oh, sure. Why not? Yes is fine. I'm going to go ahead and cap these poles. Okay, so I have a solid object here and an open object here. Extrude out the ring bore to cut a hole in the maquette surface on top. Can hide that for a minute. And extract surface. Copy equals no this time. Trim. Join this to this. I accidentally put that back in. Okay. Got a little piece left here. Okay, so control, bring back the hidden sleeve and trim and join and join. We have a closed poly surface here. So that's finished. Now, all of the curves I have here, I'm going to want to put in storage. And I like to group them together so they're easy to pick apart later. Storage curves. Grouping them together, storage curves. This is just tidying up the file so that as I keep working, I'm not continually looking for real estate to work in. Throw that away. And there it is. Maquette finished. This is as far as I'd like you to get your homework this week. Thanks for watching.